throttling down a little bit. Gonna try and hover. I'm watching the barge currently moving towards the carrier.
We're actually just outside of main guns range from the carrier.
Yeah, the barge is moving in right now.
Yep.
It is going to start fueling.
It is coming in on starboard. You can actually see the barge deploy the goodies. It's going to refuel us. Waiting to see you use the cameras to scout for enemies with an AA missile flying straight at you. Very rude. Why would you wish for our demise?
You tell chat, why are you so mean?
Also, this is a 1 shield difficulty. Okay.
I'm probably
it's not going to have
anti-air.
anti-air.
To be able to take that shot.
Barge is currently transferring. Right now, it is transferring fuel. And this is actually cool because you can see it transfer. It's got 100 units of 1,000 liters, and it's doing it one at a time. What's up, Shadow Healer? Hello, Aavak chat as well. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. But my chat?
The answer to that is yes, Dapplings. When someone asks you, are you having a good day? It is always yes.
More booze is required.
Yes, that is correct. I'm throttling up. I'm making my way over the island right now. I've taken out quite a few of the vehicles. This is the first time I've properly piloted a chopper in this game.
So I'm just going to go ahead and get the engines back online because we have trace amounts of fuel. And I just want to bring the ship in close enough. The barge can keep up. I just want to get us to that, like, 5,000 so I can give some deck support. Our deck guns have an operational range of about 5 kilometers.
Head over here. Oh, there you are.
So we're gonna get in a little closer. I can see some stray explosions and chopper bullets in the distance. How does it feel to fly around?
It's actually not too bad, yeah. I'm out of ammo now, though, so I'm heading back to base.
Sounds good. We're almost in position.
Ahoy, Belial. I hope your D4 was good, mate. There we go.
D4 has been good.
Sending the Razor Bill back to base now.
Is this game like Brotato, but with boats?
That is an interesting question. Scanning around for any other enemies.
All right, bring her to a stop, both for the landing and for the deck guns. I am arming the main guns.
Aye, aye.
Going back to the albatross for some painting. Oh, you're in the albatross.
Yeah, I can get out of it, though, if you want. Since you did all the effort on getting everything painted, by all means.
That's all good.
Take control.
Yep. All right, let's paint one more straggler and take these deck guns to the island. One shell at a time. I'm looking for some larger clusters, but they're stuck in like twos. They're just in pairs.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain, can't it?
Let's try right in the middle of these and see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Those are the deck guns they're
Incoming.
firing. Might even be able to see the shells dropping. There we are.
That was only a single target. I'm sad.
Oof.
We
Don't
are
worry,
pretty far out,
we
though.
now have the means of rearming those cannons, so fire with impunity.
Fire with impunity. That's what I like to hear. Okay, we got 2 volleys coming in. This makes my heart feel things. This makes my brain feel fuzzy.
I think that might be the drink.
All right, we're gonna start pulling in.
What?
He's feeling emotions. That way we can kind of, if you want to take the deck guns, I didn't see any more groups, but deck guns are still operational. I'm gonna pull in for the surface vehicles though, to kind of clean up and take the island.
Oh, it's mostly single that I can see. Small,
All right, we're gonna go combat speed since we have a barge right here anyways.
Yeah, just small trains of vehicles around here. Nothing that I can see in the way of clusters. I think it should be good.
How's the fuel in the albatross?
We've still got above 50%. Probably about 60% fuel. Getting information on the weapon systems on each of the vehicles.
Aavak is a bit quiet. I think you're biased, Larry Stone, you first-time chatter. Are you a secret dapperling? Coming here to try to boost his audio louder?
No. The dapplings are pretty straightforward. If it was a dappling over there, it's like, hey, Etal, you suck. Turn that Aavak up. This is what I've trained them to be. We haven't gotten to the polite part yet, but we've nailed the honesty bit. Baby steps.
He seems good. It doesn't seem quiet. Sometimes we talk quiet. We're thinking things.
We're doing the thinky things.
Yeah. All right. I'm deploying a couple of squad of 4 surface vehicles.
All right. I'm deploying a couple of choppers.
Yeah, some air support would be good.
I really wish it was default altitude setting. Oh my god.
Yes.
Trying
Now
to
you're
handle
starting to
3
feel-
different choppers. And I'm like,
And put them all up above 400 meters. You don't want them at 400 meters? Colliding with the ground?
why? Alright. Decent group of enemies over there. It looks like they're all armed with 30 millimeter
I can
cannons.
just do a deck gun volley.
Yeah, sure.
Deck gun volley incoming. Target is being acquired.
Oh, they are in fact shooting at you.
Ooh. Yeah, they're shooting at our lead vehicle. 4 of them are dead. 4 confirmed kills. I painted some targets for you. Nice missile. Nice
Thank
job.
you.
I see ya. We only got 1 left.
Understand. You can come back. Another razor bill. Camera active. I should only need 1 for this. Firing the lock. Missile away.
I'm watching. We're spectating.
Ah, missed.
He's still alive.
Okay. To take to get a lock. You know what? Fire. And rotor up.
All right, gonna go ahead and disable main cannon.
Aye, aye. Yeah, the Razor Bill.
Another Razor Bill is airborne.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything left there now. Bringing it back in.
Can't. I think leave the second one.
You sure?
Just in case. Sure. No, there's no harm in it because we need to.
Sure.
We can just land the albatross, so we can land. We've got 3 airborne Razor Bills and an albatross, so leave the fresh Razor Bill and bring everyone else home first. That way, there's no bottleneck.
The albatross is down to 49% fuel, but it should be good.
Yeah.
Though that being said, I'll bring it back anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and
because
queue it
there's no
up.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Razor Bill, it can stay out there for a while, just guarding. Chatters, either mine or Italic's. Does anyone know if there is any special like feedback to the player, or any button that I need to press to have a missile report that it's got a lock on a target, or anything like that?
That's a good question.
Like infrared missiles. I didn't see anything change in the reticule to tell me that it had a target lock, but maybe it would only lock on something particularly hot, like a jet engine or something.
I have no idea. That's a good question. All right, the surface vehicles are on land, and we're just going to go ahead and get all the way in to deploy the virus, just to be safe.
All right. I'm going to go and check on the barge status. Is it still loading, or is it idle?
We practice flying.
It's idle. Perfect. Okay.
Ooh. Practice flying the heli.
By all means, yeah. It's actually really fun.
It reminds me of playing the
order 10 virus modules.
Battlefield 1942 mod.
Oh right, yeah.
God, what was that? What was that mod called?
Not sure. I'm also queuing up.
Chad, help me out. Desert Combat.
A lot of heavy bombs.
A lot of heavy bombs.
Yes. 30 heavy bombs. Way more than we're probably going to spend in the entire campaign, but I want them queued up all the same.
Why is that? Is that the albatross flying that low? I guess it is. Good memories flying the little bird around. Dude, that was such... Can we do a flip in the helicopter? If I crash the helicopter doing a flip, will you forgive me?
I'll forgive you, but I will never stop mocking you.
Okay, here we go.
Literally watching you do it.
Easy. It was no problem.
I would have laughed. It was like, it's not a, what is it, a rigid wing chopper? It can't fly upside down.
I would change the control scheme. I don't like that there's a throttle that sticks. I wish it was just when you hit W, it throttles up.
How do you mean?
And when you aren't hitting W, there is no... Like right now, you could probably find a hover.
Yeah.
Like the amount of speed that you are using to throttle dictates your height.
Yeah, yeah.
At a given altitude. I would rather there just like not be a height dictation, but you just hold the button down when you want it, when you want
to ascend or descend. Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, considering it's a helicopter, the way it moves forward is by pitching the rotors forward. So at that moment, you need to throttle up more, so that because you're both moving forward and trying to move.
But it's awkward to have to tap the button, and it goes to set thresholds instead of doing it by feel, where you're just like, yes, I'm nosing forward, and I need this much power, so I'm going to hold the W button down.
Yeah.
Can you deploy the virus? I've just been watching the vehicles
back
here, thinking about how this works. Trying to get used to piloting. It's quite fun now that WSD actually works.
One thing
Can you
I
land
will
this on the ground, or do you think it would auto-explode?
I think I wouldn't trust it.
Fair enough.
One thing to be aware of is when you change the control scheme for look up, down, left, right to WASD, that messes up panning and shifting the view in the monitors.
Does it?
Yeah, WASD now zooms in and stuff like that. You don't have a... So WNS zoom in and out, you can no longer move up and down in the view. A and D still moves to the side, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain.
So how do you shoot a missile while piloting the helicopter?
Okay, so once you've set a missile to be manually controlled, and you've got manual control of the steering, simply go back to the missile as you're activated on the the thing you're focusing on, but just leave steering on manual. The piloting will continue to respond to WASD, but you'll see all of the potential targets with.
So I can still pilot while selecting a missile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I doubt that would work with a chopper if you switched over to a TV missile, but
yes.
Every other way, the moment you stop controlling something actively, it goes back onto auto. I would imagine that would be the case for the chopper as well.
I may be crashing the chopper in a moment. We're good. Saved. I'm trying to see what it's capable of. I like how the response was, We're good. No problem.
I mean...
All right, I'm going to flight.
Italics, if you could see what I can see right now... The holomap is tracking everything you've done with that razor bill right now, and it looks like a dyslexic spider just tried to sign its name over the holomap.
I'm coming back to land. I'm going to land this on the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely, dyslexic spider fell in an inkwell and then tried to sign its name on the map. But we do now have the Manta chassis.
Yeah. I was trying to do a cursive E.
Might have actually worked. All right, well, I'm interested to see how this works. I am even going to go outside and have a watch.
Do you think I can land? Do I have permission to land?
You do.
Okay.
Bring her in.
This is hard because you can't look down.
If it explodes, I am still going to mock you.
Okay.
You're above the deck, but I would come a little bit closer to the bridge if I were you, because you are right on the edge.
I'm working on it. The acceleration is odd because to start descending, you have to go really low on the throttle.
Just keep her steady.
And then it feels like you're plummeting.
Keep her steady. You're not descending too fast. You're fine. Not sure where you're trying to land it, but yeah, that's right. You doing okay?
This looks pretty good.
You doing okay? Yep. There you go. Touchdown.
Oh, touchdown. Done. Easy.
Okay. Now
what?
Did you just come out of it?
Yes.
It immediately took off.
Instantly take off. Oh, no.
It's going back to its last waypoint. Oh, that was amazing. It's like, nope. Not done with fun time yet.
Still landed it. Stuck the landing.
Yeah, you did, actually. I was quite impressed. It's now going to go back out and do the whole landing sequence again. Yeah, that's brilliant. All right, I'm going to...
is this what you've been looking at?
Yeah, go back to the island. It was much worse before. All right, I'm immediately going to queue up the construction of 2 mantas.
Oh, did we just take over the ability to make mantis?
Hmm?
All right, can I make the second one? Just to
Oh,
get practice in?
I've already queued 2 up, but sure, make queue
How
up
dare.
some more chassis. Having the chassis, it doesn't relate to what we're building. It's just in the factory.
Okay, so if we do stock and then...
No, you need to go to map for this.
Right.
The stock is for moving things that already exist.
Yeah, so we go to the map, and then this location, it's kind of, how do you, if you have, let's say you have 20 islands, how do you memorize what each island has without the map telling you?
You can make everything, for example, if we took over 2 different islands that had air factories on them, each air factory would be able to make every type of blueprint we currently know. So you only need to find the right type of factory.
So now we can make mantas, and they are only $12.50 each.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by that, frankly.
So we can queue up like 4 separate chassis, and then you can see the chassis getting created in the top right of the queue, or this, and then when they're done, we can have a barge go pick them up, bring them to us, so we can craft them into actual planes that we can use for combat. Game is fun. I wish I had a built-in fast forward. I'm sorry. The seafaring is the most fun part of it. Just like Sea of Thieves, you know. It's all about your company. If you're bored, maybe it's because you're boring.
Not enough sea shanties in your life.
Why would you want to make 1,000 at once?
Alex, have you told them to build 1,000 mantis? Is Etal Chat telling on you right now?
All right, I'm checking the surface CCTV. I believe... Oop, yep, they're coming in now. You can actually see them rolling in on the CCTV. It's great.
Okay. Once all of our vehicles are aboard, I think we should head towards Nemesis. At this stage, we can send out our albatross.
All right, we're good.
If you're up for that.
Yep. So we're going to Nemesis, or no, we're going to Mnemonic.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you wanted to hit Mnemonic first.
Just to take out the flank, because I'm worried about too many boats.
Yeah. No,
plus, we'll be able to go
fine.
with the current back when we decide to go to Nemesis.
Agreed. Yeah. You give me a heading.
I'd say take a heading of about 115 after rounding the island. So watch out ahead, because there was land ahead, or the map was getting a little fuzzy on the sonar.
Yeah, I'm not liking the look of that map.
We need to go
right.
right. Hard right, I would say. Excuse me, hard to...
Sorry, didn't you say 115?
Well, not yet. We have to go around the island first.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. Could you give me the heading you want me to take now?
Yeah, you want to go pretty much just straight on, as long as the land doesn't come up to greet you.
All of the land looks like it's trying
to
come up to greet me at the moment.
Just go south to the best of your ability.
Yeah. To go south, I'm going to have to go west.
Yes, there's like a huge sandbar. Yep, there. I can see the sandbar there. It just stretches all the way across between these. So, do you want me to set up the... where is it? The albatross with the external fuel tanks?
Yes, and give it a nice high patrol route, I would say.
Okay, so that is A1, and take it to Mnemonic.
So interesting that there's basically no wind. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, that has been very strange. All right, it is 2,000 meters And coming up the elevator now.
You can
There's the
even see
plane on the CCTV.
You could see the power very briefly there. As the lift went down from the deck, you could see the power on the lift crane adjust. I love the details in this game. It's so amazing.
Oh, yeah. It takes actual energy from the ship FTL style. Also, the noise inside-outside is great. Like, stepping through the door.
Oh, yeah. When I was out on the 4, it was deafeningly loud.
Oh, yeah. You go back inside, and it's like nice and calm, nice and relaxed. All right, Albatross 1 is in position.
We will be clear for it to launch in a few moments. I will give you warning.
I don't know. I don't think you can rename these. At least
no,
I don't see
unfortunately.
How.
I think that would have been amazing if you could. I would say it's clear to launch now.
Launching. And away. Okay, once you go around the island, you might have to burn some fuel because you're going to be going against the current for a good chunk of this.
Yeah.
But I would say to take a heading of about... $107 when possible.
107, aye. Someone just did a thing on my stream. Who did what?
There, that's not a vague instruction, okay? That's a specific instruction. I really just love jumping into the camera view of each of the vehicles.
Was it to turn to 117? Was that the heading you wanted?
107.
107, aye. Okay, I am just gonna mute just for a second to address something in stream, and I will change heading as soon as I am.
Okay, I am going to give you the bridge, and I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay. Hey, Sir Aldisol, thank you ever so much for that tip, mate. I'm terribly sorry to hear the things aren't going well for your papa. But that was very, very kind. It always feels weird when someone tips with a sad message like that. It's like, I don't really know how to respond, but I hope you're doing all right, buddy. You certainly don't need to tip for, to get a message like that seen. You're more than welcome just to mention it in chat. It's okay. It's not one of these streams where if someone's having a bit of a rough time that you're not able to, seek a bit of companionship and sympathy from your friends. So don't feel like you need to. So you don't need to pay money to say something like that for me to say I am watching chat. But thank you very much for the tip all the same. You're very generous. You always are when you're in chat. But for those who didn't see, Sir Aldisol's dog is having a bit of a rough time at the moment. I need to be changing heading in game. But while I've got you all here, I just want to say thank you ever so much for all the support this evening, chat. It was a bit of a short notice stream for me as much as you. But when Italics asked if I fancied doing a little bit more character, and I pretty much jumped at the chance because I've been thinking about playing more of it ever since the last stream, if I'm perfectly honest. So it was very much welcome. There we go. We'll keep this heading there. There we are. How are you all doing this evening, though? I hope, obviously, Sir Alisol's having a bit of a rough one. But I hope everyone else is had a pleasant weekend. And if not, I hope you're looking forward to the coming week at the very least. But just to reiterate, if you need a bit of a chat, if you're feeling a little bit glum, well, things in life aren't going quite as smoothly as one would hope, quite as smooth as these waters at the moment, then you're always welcome to join us on Dapper Del Discord. We've got a tea room specifically for some of the heavier topics. If someone just wants to have a bit of a chat, maybe blow off some steam, or just I don't know, share some of their worries with random people on the internet who may be not quite as close to the problem as their family and friends in real life. But you're more than welcome. Just type !Discord. You don't have to be alone. Alright. With that done, I'm going to reconnect with the captain over there and see how he's going. I imagine we're making some good progress towards our destination. Actually, let's zoom this map in a little bit more. It's always weird to see the map with no wind because it looks almost barren. Let's bring this one out a little bit. There we go. We were quite close in on that one. Almost pointlessly close. Where's the island? There we go. I like to be able to see the islands on the screens at the very least. Alright, I'm going to be rejoining Ital. Boop. There we go. Okay, so Ital may be AFK. Let's see if I can nudge him. He appears to exist at a different quantum frequency. Very sad. I wanted to push him down the stairs. I mean, I wanted to push him to the crew quarters. Down the stairs. Why are we shy a plane? I am concerned. Centron carrier, please. Bring this out. Alright. The albatross is being shot at. How high up are we? Actually, let me come back out there. Welcome back. Oh no, we are high up enough.
How is the... Yeah, I'm at 2,000.
Yeah. Are there aircraft attacking it? I'm getting warning lights on it.
They do have an airfield, so... Probably worth bringing it back.
I mean, if it's not being attacked, it's not being attacked. Try and get some sight on what's going on there. I
see an enemy vessel.
An enemy vessel?
Or, sorry, an enemy aircraft.
Oh, yeah. There we are. What is it, though?
It's an albatross.
Okay. Yeah, I would say bring it back, then. Because we do not have anything out there with it.
The albatross, if you want to give it the order.
Okay.
I can't get a reading on if it has any weapons, but it is taking an intercept course.
It's all the way up to 2,000.
Yeah, their albatross is coming up on our tail.
Yeah. Okay, do we have any other vehicles primed for air-to-air? These are infrared. I could equip it for air-to-air engagements. Yeah, sure, with me as well. AA and guns as well. I'm equipping the other albatross for air combat.
Okay. I feel like I can't sit in the left control seat because that's where you sit.
We do seem to have our seats, don't we?
Yeah.
When the middle one was empty, I actually went for the right one for some reason. It's like, no, I can't take Ital's seat. That'd be rude. Alright, I'm activating CWIS and AA. If you want to bring that enemy albatross over to us, then happy
I'd say,
to deal with it.
I'm going to override real quick for just a moment and then turn off the AA. Oops, I just clicked launch missile, but hopefully that didn't launch. But yeah, I want to keep full power to propulsion because we're only going like 30 knots.
Oh, that's actually a very good point. It's a very good point. I wasn't quite clear on how far away they are. The enemy albatross has peeled off anyway.
Yeah. Happy to see you playing this again with Aavak. Hey. I'm happy to see us playing this again because this is a really fun game.
It's stupidly fun, yeah. I've actually been setting up potential dappling game night for this. Gonna see what we do. We're still at the planning phase, but we've got more people interested than we would be able to fit in one game, which is always a good place to start. And so now we're trying to work out whether there's interest in PvP or PvE.
Oh boy. Like, the thing is, I would like to set up a... First of all, do you see what the AI is doing? I feel like they're just making a beeline for us to try to eliminate.
Yeah, I think they're coming straight to us, yeah. Which is why I very much want to get a Manta with 4 heavy bombs. Ready to go. Fly up to 2,000 and then just dive bomb the carrier, release the payload, and then try to pull up.
I would love to pit a bunch of chatters against one another, but I feel like knowing chat, the islands would eliminate them before they ever found each other.
See, I'm not sure about that. Unless we had some way of honestly working out who knew what they were doing in the game prior. Because otherwise, what you're going to find is all the people who know what they're doing are going to end up on the one ship, and everyone else is going to be dead. They'll be dead before they've taken their second island.
To try to give the albatross the best chance at landing.
Aye, aye. This is going to be a rough landing, though, for it.
Yeah, it's raining too, which is not making it any easier. But it is coming in on approach now.
Aye, aye. We are either about to watch an amazing landing or a spectacular explosion.
Ooh. Its altitude is changing rapidly.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Flawless execution.
Okay. Throttling up.
I would say just burn some fuel and go top speed for a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, actually. We'll burn a lot more fuel for only a little bit of extra speed, but I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah, I think it's worth it in this case. We're just having to go against the current here. Yeah, this game is doable solo. You can definitely do everything. It's just... you have to wear a bunch of hats and you get used to all the systems yourself.
Yeah.
It's challenging, but it's doable.
Like I was saying, there's enough downtime between tasks for you to pretty much do everything.
You may, like, in chaotic, I think combat against the actual AI carrier is probably impossible solo. But just because it's going to do all tasks and you only be able to do one at a time. Like, if they have a carrier of 8 planes and 8 surface vehicles against your carrier, they can just micromanage all of that, and you can't. With deck guns, that's 3 separate jobs. Not to mention maneuvering from the helm, it's 4 jobs. Not to mention repairs is 5 jobs. So I'd say, like, in an all-hands-on-deck situation, the actual yellow AI will win.
The AI will have an advantage, I think. That being said... we could.
I've also not seen a single person in chat who's played this say that they've won.
I've seen clips of people winning. But not solo.
But the existence of someone winning...
no, someone in my chat shared a clip of them, and they have 3 friends that they play with. And, yeah, they basically just bombed the enemy carrier.
Oh, yeah. But not solo.
No, not solo. That's what I stipulated. I haven't seen anything of solo players doing it. We're actually getting a nice little bit of cash coming in. We're up to 29,000. I wonder if we can purchase the needlefish blueprints.
Oh, did you haul the chassis over?
No, not yet. We need the extra barges for that.
What's the present barge doing?
It is presently, I believe... Let's have a look. It's traveling to the carrier. It's...
What's it got in tow?
We're actually accelerating away from it.
Right, but what does it have on board?
Cannon rounds.
Nice.
Now, we could,
Big
if
waves.
we want to, buy some needlefish patrol boats to help us. We can unlock those blueprints. Costs a fair bit to get, but might be worth us having. What say you?
Are they boats that we can remote control?
They're the... I mean, I think you can... You can never control their weapons, but you can control their piloting, yes.
Okay.
But they are otherwise completely autonomous.
Let's deal with that after we're less than 10 clicks out from mnemonic, and it's a 2 defense spot.
Sure.
So I'd say let's handle the task at hand, because we need to get some air power up.
That was one of the things, is we could pick up an anti-air patrol vessel. A Seawist Needlefish.
That'd be interesting.
Shall I queue one up for purchase? It's $6,000.
I mean, it sounds cool. It'd be fun to play with some other boats.
Okay. I'll get one built and then hopefully send it over to us.
Because we are 7.5 clicks out. Almost in range. If we want to, I guess the question is, do we want to scramble any air power?
Should we get to
and try?
Yes, we absolutely can. The second albatross.
We're going to get there before the albatross does at this point.
We've got A2 is set up for anti-air. A1 is set up for scouting.
Because we are now about 6.5 clicks out. We're almost in main deck gun range. So
already within
something up.
Missile range as well. So entirely up to you. What would you like to do? Do you want me to launch, set up the patrol albatross and then launch the AA albatross?
I want to come to a stop here.
Okay.
I want to get the last TV missile albatross up. I want to TV missile their hangar before they have a chance to scramble anything.
Okay, let me make sure that is equipped then. That is...
And try in first strike.
Yeah, sure. That's the A1. It's the patrol albatross.
I don't think we've been detected yet.
No, I'm not seeing anything on radar.
So you said
How far
A1?
out are we? Yeah. Let's have a look. How far out are we?
We're about 4.5 to 5.5 kilometers.
Then yeah, we would already see the aircraft on radar.
4.5 to 7.5 end to end.
Would you like me to set up
the island's about 3 kilometers across.
Would you like me to set up the albatross with a patrol route so that the moment it's up in the air, you can you can fire the TV missile and then control it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying the TV missile. That'd be fun.
Yeah. At this range, you should be able to launch it pretty much immediately.
I would say let's go ahead and get the other albatross then behind it in case they have friends.
Yep, that won't be a problem at all.
Alternatively, the choppers, I guess, can shoot IR missiles at enemy aircraft, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they absolutely could.
Is that A3 through A5, A6?
Yep. I believe, let me just double check which one it is. A5 is the autocannon, the 20mm rotary cannons, but all of the others have got infrared missiles. So you could just launch A3, A4, and A6.
I can't cancel the second albatross.
It's fine, I can set the second one up with a quick patrol route. I'll take care of that now.
I guess it's already coming up the... It went up very fast. Alright, gonna go ahead and launch. The first albatross is away. Next will be held on deck.
Hey, I can see an albatross in the air.
Oh, they've already got one in the air.
Activating CWIS, activating AA.